Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to the episode of Let's Play Civilization 6, playing as Russia. We got one turn until we get Angkor Wat. I have some silver here that I can hook up. I also have some incense here that I can hook up. That's a couple luxury resources that we could trade away for some things. I also have some niter up here that's not hooked up at the moment. We don't need it, because we do already have some, but, you know, might as well hook it up if we can. Obviously, we'll need a builder for that. So probably once Liang gets established, we may buy a builder out of there. Any great people we can get? I mean, that great engineer could be useful. Obviously, right now, that great merchant would be useful, but we're quite a ways away from that, and everybody else is getting way more points than we are. We can buy one of these, a musician or an artist. Kind of want to grab this artist before Greece grabs it. Since I don't think we're going to get close to those, why not? Let's grab this artist before Greece grabs it. That one only gave us 1 arrow score. I wonder why the other one gave us 3. Let's see here. What was so special about this one? More than half of the recruitment cost. Is that... Did this one not take up more than half the recruitment cost, I guess? Guess not. Okay, well that's a thing to think about. We are currently headed for a normal era, right? Oh, no, we're still headed for a dark age at the moment. We got to get to 104 to get out of normal. We can still move up to get our unique unit, which
is surrounded by a moat, and access is by a single bridge, protected by 2 stone tigers so grand and fearsome as to strike terror into the visitor.
Very cool. Wonder is going to help get us some points as well. There's 3 right there. Need more amenities. Obviously, that definitely hurts the amenity side of things. You are going to go ahead and knock out the bombard that we've been sitting on for a while. Artist, just swing over there. Sleep for now. And that'll work there. We're about to get the entertainment complex. That's going to start helping. Well, once we can start getting some of the buildings inside it, that is. Four more points will at least be in a normal age. There's a boost to siege tactics. Allows us to start getting forts, which we will go ahead and drop one down over here. And wonder completed. Negotiated peace. Alliances. Let's go ahead and declare friendship. And you were a cultural alliance, if I remember right. Okay. And then you were a military alliance. And then finally, you were a religious alliance. All right. You know what, Mongolia, are you going for culture or anything? Because you do have some great works. Do you want these great works? 20 gold per turn. I mean, 600 gold. It's not terrible. Oh, sorry. Hit my armrest on my chair. It's not terrible, so that's definitely a possibility. But we are going to come over here and we're going to go ahead and buy a builder. Do you want that? A couple cities losing loyalty, sources gained. That's helpful. Production. Bombard is done. Getting all the way up to the stock exchange obviously would get us a point. We can have you do the entertainment complex, I suppose, but I think I'd rather Yaroslav do it. Also, getting a couple cores would be useful. We haven't got a knight. I think there's a bonus for knights, maybe. I can't remember. Another musketman would get us a bonus as well, though. Let's start with a musketman. We'll probably turn him into a core, though, once he comes out. Arena. Yes. All right, we're going to try and steal a great work. 84% chance is not too bad. Let's go and swap off sanitation. We can go ahead and we're about to get a second fort here soon-ish. Killing a unit with a knight is not going to happen, so let's go ahead and finish that one all the way. It will also allow us to get the military academy and our Cossack, so that is actually doubly important. You could put a fort there, but is that really where we want it? Probably all the way up here, even though it's a long ways away. There's nothing else useful in that tile. So we might as well use it for a fort. There we go. We can build farms and grasslands on hills. Or for farms on grasslands and plains hills is what I meant to say.
But the crooked roads without improvement are roads.
There's the builder bump, which I don't think we want right this second. Opera and ballet. Perfect. Got the astronomy tech. This one actually gives us neighborhoods. Let's go ahead and grab that one. No, we need the envoys. Although we do have a couple now. We'll do this because we're about to get a couple more here. And that way we can spin a couple things on a few other spots. Because obviously getting all these up to certain spots would be good. But we can also promote you. I need to get you down to here. It's going to take us a while, but I think that would be useful. Art museum is done. Honestly, you getting a privateer out would be okay as well. Harbor is completed. Let's go ahead and buy the lighthouse. And the shipyard. That's really going to make the city pretty useful all of a sudden. I'm going to make the granary because we're about to be housing capped anyway. You are going to move all the way over to here. You can actually get upgraded. Let's bring you back home. One turn on our stock exchange. That's going to give us a lot more gold and another building. Got another building boost. That's perfect. University would be useful, obviously. Trader would be useful. Entertainment complex. We need 13 or higher pop, which is not going to be super easy. But I do want to get there. How can we make that happen? Did you steal? Oh, no, you didn't. Okay, I thought you did for a second there. I could get a trio of farms here, which isn't amazing, but it could work me towards that. Actually, you know what? A trio of farms here would be okay. Maybe even a diamond, because you get all those tiles right now, right? Yes. Let's go ahead and go back to... Oh, that's what I wanted. I needed to get this thing chopped. I'm going to have you work on the university so that I can get the... I'm going to buy a builder. I know it's Oh, I need one more turn. Okay, we'll wait one more turn. And actually, I probably will just buy the build out of here. It's close by enough. But I need to get somebody up there to chop that. All right, we don't have the lighthouse yet, but I'm going to go ahead and get that queued up, ready to go, because if we can move Liang out of there, that will be helpful. Got a couple more spots over here we can hook up as well. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Probably okay. Actually might help us in the long run. I can't remember what the bonuses are. I think it's different riders, different eras, or different riders, same era. I don't remember exactly. Actually, the rider one might not have a bonus like the art ones and music ones. Okay, privateer is completed. I'm going to go ahead and knock out the trader that we need. You, it's terrible chances, but I would like to try and do that. If you get it, it gets us a bump. All right, you are going to go ahead and get us another builder out. Exploration is actually almost done. I'm just going to have you just alert right here. No, you're still working your way up to there. There's just somebody in the way at the moment. We're at 17 pop in St. Petersburg. About to get 18. Replaceable parts. So the musketman is done. Getting all the way to the stock exchange would get us another point. So start working on that. Bolshoi Theater would get us another point, or give us 3 more points. 24 turns. Do we have time for that? Possibly not. Unless we find some way to rush it. Do we have somewhere else that's getting better production? That could get this out sooner. Moscow could get it out sooner, but it doesn't have the district. I mean, it could get the district, but I don't think that helps us right this second. Nope. I think we got to start working on Bolshoi Theater here and hope we can get it out soon enough. Do I want to save this for an aqueduct? I don't think so, because honestly, we're going to have to go a neighborhood or something like that. We don't need the aqueduct anyway. If we ever do need something, we've got sewers, we got neighborhoods we can get at some point. Start working on this. And we need to start sending trade routes over there. All right, so you just finished a trader. Speaking of trade routes. Your housing is terrible. Another entertainment theater district. Actually, we do need your theater district at some point. One adjacencies are worth it. It's honestly one of our better tiles. I'm probably just going to stick it over here somewhere. All right, privateer is completed. Same thing here though. Theater district's probably the best thing. Actually, you could, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I traded this tile to you, no, you couldn't reach that. Never mind. Theater district it is. Probably, I don't know if it really matters where. I'll stick it over here by this. That's going to be fine. All right, Mr. Spy, you gained sources. Love to get some gold. Love to steal some technology. Let's see if we can steal technology. I know it's a little bit of a risk. Musketmen, you're going to swing down to... Actually, you're going to swing up to here. We'll get you next to that one. Get that turned into a core. You're going to come up here and chop that. Trader, you're going to go to St. Petersburg. Which means we'd have to buy the buildings here that we want, which we can do. It's going to take us a bit, but we can do that. $2,600 gold, basically. The religious wars are going on.
Remember that politics, colonialism, imperialism, and war.
Colonial tax is not useful. Raj is not very useful. Yeah, none of those are useful, actually. But anything else I wanted to change to? Not really, because the amenities are still a problem, correct? We're at least happy, but we're not ecstatic, so kind of need to hold on to the amenities for now. Urbanization looks useful. Natural history would get us archaeologists and some buildings. Let's grab that. Okay, the granary is completed. That helps housing a little bit. We do have some room for some districts and things. Probably going and knocking out the lava now is okay. Doesn't really matter. We're not going to do it there because that would be our aqueduct if we ever have one. So I guess over here is fine. Because that could be maybe a commercial hub if we swap that over. Oh, we wouldn't do a commercial hub, never mind. But I'm still okay with this. A couple envoys. We have a few libraries, so that'll help. Oh, actually, I have extra envoys. Well, let's do this then. That will be even better. In that case, I don't need that one. Let's just do one of these. Okay, first core. That gets us an error score. So we're still 2 away from a normal age, and we still got a long ways to go to get the golden age. You're going to go with whatever's the best production. Which currently are our internal city. Actually down here. Oh, those aren't internal. Those look like ours because it's the same basic color. But no, all of these are 4. So we'll just go down to here to Hattusa to get us a little bit more gold. Last build. Looking that up's fine. So we're to 21 turns right now. It's going to be very tight. I think we got to send more trade routes there. I mean, that's assuming we even get it, to be honest. Next turn, we should be able to buy the bank out of here. Which isn't going to get us a point, but the subsequent... Ooh, spaceports are already starting to come out. I was going to say the subsequent stock exchange would be. Arena is completed. Well, when we get this, we'll be able to knock out the zoo, which will be helpful. Housing is mostly okay. You could probably hold off until we get the sewer. But I do think we can go ahead and look over on... Well, let's keep focusing on this. Medieval walls. Could focus on one of these things. Builders, chariots, all that fun stuff. Is there something that like gives us based on number of cores? Like have X number of cores? Have 3 armies or armadas. There's that one. Have 3 cores. Okay, there we go. So honestly, knocking out a crossbowman would be useful. I don't think we have enough industrial buildings, to be honest, to do what we need to do. You were going to go ahead and knock out the bank, right? Not you. You. You are focused on production? Yes. There's nothing else that we could send over your way to make it go any faster? No. Anything we could chop to make it go faster? Just this. Which I don't know if that would be useful or not. All right, you know what? We're going to go ahead and put a cut in here. When we come back, we are getting close to the number of turns for trying to get out of this into a heroic age. We don't got a lot of time to get quite a few more points. We need 14 more points. It's a lot of points to get. But we'll do the best we can. I'll see you guys next time. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you and goodbye.